Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the Shin. I'm here doing my news videos. So I'm going to start off with some wrestling news here. I'm saving the NFL for the end because I want to go over more of the NFL cuts from yesterday and today and some rumors and see if I can find anything. But I'll start off with some wrestling here. So VW RKD Wrestling, WWE set to hold an episode of hashtag WWE Raw in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, later this year in November. So, no crown jewel is set for November 2nd, and WWE doesn't have an episode of Raw advertised for the 4th and 18th of said month yet, so likely it could be the 4th, it could be the Raw after Saudi Arabia, because they're having it November 2nd. They'll likely be holding an episode of SmackDown and Raw there the same week as no SmackDown's been announced pre-crown jewel, so they could be going there for SmackDown, possibly SmackDown in Saudi Arabia. An episode of Raw in Saudi Arabia would be good. I felt that crowd would be good. But Saudi crowds aren't the best in terms of the international crowds, but it's still better than American crowds. But that's why I said for international crowds. I mean, the crowd is good. But it's probably 100% going to be the 4th, because it saves the tail from having to travel back fast, which is good. But yeah, I think it'll be good having a Raw in Saudi Arabia. So WWE, they've confirmed the Raw and SmackDown commentary teams beginning in September for now until McAfee comes back from college football. So on Monday Night Raw, they're gonna have Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett on the Monday Night Raw side, and for SmackDown, they're gonna have Michael Cole and Corey Graves on the SmackDown side. I feel like Michael Cole and Corey Graves on SmackDown will be good until January, and hopefully, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Joe Tessitore, what he brings to the table. So I think he's gonna be good. I'm really excited for Joe Tessitore. I mean, no more Wade Barrett and LA Knight in the same show. Hey, at least him and Bronson Reed will be reunited. You could hear him say Tsunami. But this is just for now. Michael Cole will be back in January when the when they go to Netflix. So Will Ospreay versus Pac, the Bastard Pac, is set for AEW All Out 2024 on Saturday, September 7th. Man, Will Ospreay and Pac, that's gonna be a excellent match there. I think the rest of the card will probably cook too, but this might be the best match. I wish they had more build up to this, but hey, it's gonna be a good match at least. So via the Rich Eisen show, Swerve Strickland was on there, and they asked him, or he stated that his run in WWE, why it didn't work out, was due to political moves. You know, nice way to say Vince McMahon without saying Vince McMahon. Vince just terrible at his job. He's proven he can be a top guy. They definitely missed the boat on him and let him go. Vince McMahon. Vince thought Hit Row was Shit Row and released them all. Triple H knew it was a mistake and tried to bring Swerve back with the rest of the group before he popped off in AEW. And you can say, oh yeah, he's been bearing AEW and WWE for sure. Well, he didn't have a chance to be a top guy in WWE. He didn't get a chance. So, yeah, it seems about right for Vince McMahon to be racist. Seems about right. So, new AEW World Champion Bryan Danielson will address his future on Dynamite tonight, so he'll address his future. I think he'll have a few more matches and he'll be done. And he'll probably say, whoever beats me for this title retires me. And that's the best way to do it. A few more matches, whoever wins the title, he'll retire. So Vital Select is reporting that WWE states plans to move to the Performance Center in Las Vegas for fall. So this was reported by WrestleVotes from his sources. But Final Slate said this is false. The report of moving it to Vegas was originally reported by WrestleVotes, who now states that their source is confident in the initial report, but adds that it's not an overnight thing and could take some time. Yeah, at the end there, it kind of sounds like a bit of backtracking. I mean, I guess you would prefer WrestleVotes as a source to fight for, I guess, but I don't know. WrestleVotes just isn't great to me now. They spoil the freaking episodes half the time. But I don't know. I don't know who to trust more. Maybe this could happen over time, but maybe some reported beef. So MGK was on Logan Paul's podcast. He states that he heard that Randy Orton was talking shit about him during SummerSlam weekend, and then went to confront Orton with a "fuck you" reply. Ooh, so scary. He thinks he's him. He's nothing more than a wish Eminem. Randy Orton should have just went up and dropped him. Should have just hit a freaking RKO. Hey, him 15 years ago would have done it. 09 Randy would have knocked him out. But MGK just isn't worth that energy. How do you expect MGK to react? How did MGK expect Randy Orton to react? Ooh, so scary. He would get knocked down, man. He's like 150 pounds. Randy Orton's like 290 and he's a wrestler. So the two triple threat matches for the IC Championship #1 contenders tournament have been announced. Sheamus versus Bronson Reed versus Ludwig Kaiser. And then Ilya Dragunov versus Dragon Lee versus Don Mysterio, man. Looking good next week. 2 triple threats. Holy cow. So Roxanne Perez was interviewed by SM Fishman via TV Insider and picked her in picks for the new generation of 4 Horsemen and said, obviously herself, Cora Jade, Indy Hartwell, and Lyra Valkyria. Hey, she's a good friend. I mean, if Cora Jade can stay healthy, yeah. I would say Tiffany Stratton, but she pretty much just named her friends, basically. I mean, hey, she's a good friend at least. But it's definitely not who I would pick for my 4. Unfortunately, Sid Vicious passed away at the age of 63, announced by his son, Gunnar Eddie Udy. Sid Udy, known as Psycho Sid, passed away after a battle with cancer at the age of 63. Man, the legend doesn't get enough credit for the business. Man, that sucks. At the young age of 63, man. Now let's get into some NASCAR news here quickly. Parker Retzloff, Daniel Trotter tweeted live on the track. They asked him about the end of the Daytona Cup race when he was lined up 4th in a Chevy. He pushed Harrison Burton, who was in a Ford, to the win while Busch was in a Chevy on the front row. Chevy is reportedly very upset with Parker. Parker says he won't get into any consequences he suffered as a result. So you're saying he suffered consequences? What consequences? But it's not what he wanted to have happen, but he wanted to put himself and his sponsors on the map and give himself a chance to win his 2nd Cup start. I mean, Kyle Busch played with his spotter to get bailed and a Toyota lineup behind him. So, this isn't F1. This isn't team orders. This isn't a team order sport. And he was 4th at the choose, and so he was bailed already lined up behind Kyle, so his only option would have been to just not go. He's giving himself a better shot to win. If he's going to restart 5th or 6th, he's not going to have a good shot to win. This whole conversation is just insane to me. The kid is making his 2nd Cup start, so he has a chance to win the race. And he's having to suffer through people being mad at him. Don't blame Retzloff or Kyle Busch and RCR being in a position where they had to win at Daytona. Maybe they should have run good the whole season. They wouldn't have to be in that situation. I mean, it's just that simple. But it's not the RC. Probably the worst Cup owner in the series right now. So the Jay Burton, Kyle Sagan, Cesar Baccarella, and their team, 3 teams have been penalized. Those 3 teams have been penalized 20 points and 5 playoff points, and crew chiefs fined $25,000 for rear bumper cover issue found in pre-race tech. So 3 cars from 3 different teams is kind of wild. But I think Toby Christie explained it perfectly. And it was the 14.4.11 rulebook sections where it was in violation pertaining to the bumper cover, basically. And there was a picture of the rear bumper, which looks like it was clearly violated. So, good explanation from Toby Christie. So those 3 teams got penalized. So College Racing will make an announcement regarding its 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series driver lineup on Saturday, August 31st at 10 a.m. I fully expect, hopefully it's Eckes. Hopefully. He finally gets his chance he deserves. I don't see who else it could be besides Eckes. I mean, I really don't know who else they could have. So the biggest addition, though, to be Xfinity and Truck Series will be likely a Easter weekend of racing at Rockingham Speedway, in quote Fox Sports. It's no Cup. There's no Cup Series because it's on Easter weekend. But give it time. If the demand for Xfinity and Trucks is large enough, they'll definitely consider Cup. And hopefully it does deliver a banger so they can, and popular, bring fans there, and you can bring the Cup Series there maybe in 2026. So, yeah, but that's all the NASCAR news I want to talk about here. So I talked about wrestling, NASCAR, let's get to some NFL, talk about some more roster cuts. So let's get to some cuts from yesterday and today. The Bills are releasing veteran wide receiver KJ Hamler, per multiple reports. So now we get to the Chiefs here. The hashtag Chiefs are releasing tight end Irv Smith Jr. per Adam Schefter. This doesn't really come as a surprise here. This one definitely surprised. The hashtag Chiefs are waiving wide receiver Kadarius Toney per rap sheet. The next one, the hashtag Chiefs are releasing Reese Zammit per Soldier Report. Yeah, remember him? He was a rugby player, the former rugby guy. And he just wasn't good. The Titans low-key made a really sneaky pickup here. The Titans are trading for Rams linebacker Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones was really good for the Rams last year. One of their bright spots defensively, outside of Aaron Donald. I think it was for like a 6th, 7th round pick, so this is a really good move here. The Rams linebacking core now just sucks. This is a good trade for Titans. Their defense low-key's nice. The hashtag Seahawks are releasing former 2nd round wide receiver Dwayne Eskridge. Bro got a punt return for nothing. I mean, I kind of seen this coming. Because their receiver room, they have Lockett, Metcalf, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. The hashtag Bills are releasing running back Frank Gore Jr. per Tom Pelissero. He was showing well too for the most part. I don't get why the Bills released him. Like, he definitely played good in the preseason. I don't get why they released him. The Bills are stupid. The hashtag Eagles are releasing wide receiver Paris Campbell per Jeff McClain. The hashtag Patriots are waiving. Did he waive back? Cornerback Sean Wade per Doug Kayed. So, trade! The hashtag Cowboys are trading tight end Peyton Hendershot for the Chiefs for a late round pick. Yeah, goodbye, Hendershot. Thank you for your time here. The hashtag Packers are replacing running back A.J. Dillon on injured reserve ending his season, which is a big development for them, but I guess we'll see more farming simulator streams. The hashtag Vikings are waiving former first-round safety Lewis Kahn could get scooped up on waivers, but he didn't. So, the Browns never discussed trading or moving on from Jameis Winston despite a recent report per Schultz report, so maybe there's going to be somebody to move, I don't know. Jerry Jones doesn't expect Dak Prescott to have a no contract before the 2024 season. Well, maybe they'll replace him in the season. We didn't expect that either. We also signed Dalvin Cook, a free agent running back, per his agency. Oh boy, Dalvin Cook and Ezekiel Elliott washed backfield in 2024. Can't wait to see how that goes. The Panthers are signing veteran quarterback Lonnie Johnson Jr. per Tom Pelissero. And Nike, they're signing an NIL deal with Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders, NFL draft prospect. They told me to bust down my AP. Perfect timing. The 49ers are signing safety Tracy Walker to the practice squad with intentions of adding him to the 53-man roster for their Week 1 game. The Chiefs are signing former Patriots quarterback Bailey Zappi to their practice squad per Schultz report. Oh yes. It's going to be the backup quarterback to Patrick Mahomes. The Chargers have claimed running back Hassan Haskins off of waivers from the hashtag Titans. Harbaugh reuniting with one of his former players he had at Michigan. Another player, solid pickup. There, Son Haskins. But yeah, that's all the NFL news I want to talk about here. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I'll like. Peace, and I'll do my 3 baseball recaps today. And also, I'll do my week 1 college football predictions today. So yeah, busy day, so leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.